Act as if you're on a mission from God. My friends, tonight I want to tell you something that will transform the way you see yourself, your life, and your purpose. You are not here by accident. You are not a wandering being thrown about by chance, fate, or fortune. No, you are here because you have been sent. You have come into this world clothed in flesh and bone, not simply to exist, but to create. And if you would only act as if you're on a mission from God, the heavens themselves would open up and bow before the authority you carry, if you would only believe it. All that you behold, though it appears without, it is within, in your imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow. Do not mistake the appearance of things for their essence. You see, the world does not reflect who you are. The world reflects what you believe yourself to be. If you believe you are ordinary, you will find 1,000 confirmations. But if you dare to act as if you're on a mission from God, you will discover what God has planted in you, what God is through you. You are the operant power. You are the one who chooses what to assume and what to expect. And if your assumption is that you are on divine assignment, then the world will shape itself to that divine image. You may say, but I do not feel chosen. I do not feel important. I am just trying to get by. And I say to you, that is the lie the world has taught you to repeat. From the beginning you were chosen. From the beginning you were loved, and not just loved passively, but trusted with creative power. God became man, that man may become God. The spark of the infinite is in you, and it is waiting patiently, silently, for you to awaken to it. So what does it mean to act as if you're on a mission from God? It means you walk not in fear, but in faith. You do not shrink from challenges. You bless them, knowing they are part of the unfolding purpose. You rise each morning not asking, what will the world give me? But declaring, what will I bring to the world? You assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled because you know that your desire is not an accident. It is the echo of what you are already destined to express. You see, desire is not something foreign to you. Desire is God's whisper. When you desire a life of wealth, love, peace, purpose, it is not greed, it is guidance. It is your soul remembering what you came here to build. And so when you ignore your desires, you are not being humble, you are being forgetful. You are forgetting your mission. You are forgetting who sent you. Scripture says, go into all the world and preach the gospel. But what is the gospel? The gospel is the good news that imagination creates reality. The gospel is the truth that man is not merely flesh, but spirit wrapped in flesh. That the imagination of man is the creative power of God in action. That to imagine is to pray. That to feel it real is to make it real. Do you understand now? When you act as if you're on a mission from God, you begin to carry yourself with inner authority. You do not plead with life, you declare to life. You command reality not arrogantly, but faithfully. Not because you are greater than others, but because you recognize that you and God are one. When I say act as if, I do not mean to pretend. Pretending is for the mind. Acting as if is for the soul. It is to live from the end, to move as though what you've asked for has already been given. You are not waiting for confirmation. Your inner world is the confirmation. You are the cause, not the effect. You are the producer, not the audience. Life does not happen to you, it flows from you. Now imagine this. Imagine if every day you woke up knowing you were on divine mission. Would you drag your feet? Would you complain of your circumstance? Or would you see even the smallest moment as part of a sacred story unfolding? You would not shrink from responsibility, you would rise into it. You would not ask, am I worthy? You would declare, he who sent me has made me worthy. You would not fear failure, for failure itself would be seen as feedback, a redirection, not rejection. You would not judge the outer appearance of things. You would not say, it's not working. You would say, it is working through me, even if I do not yet see how. That is what it means to walk by faith and not by sight. The outer world is always catching up to your inner world. So if you act as if you're on a mission from God, the world must respond accordingly. It must deliver to you the situations, the people, the events that support that assumption. Because the world is not separate from you. The world is your mirrored self, responding to the convictions you carry. People often ask me, Neville, how long should I persist in an assumption? And I tell them, until it hardens into fact. That is all. You do not plant a seed and dig it up every morning to see if it has sprouted. You plant the seed, and you live in the certainty that it must bear fruit. The mission has already been given to you. It is written in your heart, and when you act from that place, miracles no longer surprise you. They become expected. Do not be distracted by appearances. The moment you assume your divine mission, you will encounter resistance, not from God, but from your old self, your old patterns, your old limitations. They will rise up to be dissolved. Welcome them, face them with courage. For every time you choose faith over fear, love over doubt, assumption over circumstance, you are fulfilling your mission. This world needs you awakened. It needs people who walk as if they have been sent by something higher, something sacred. It needs you to remember what you have forgotten, that you are a creator, that you are not here merely to survive, but to radiate. You are not here to conform, but to transform, not to fit in, but to lift up. That is your mission. You don't need permission. You need only conviction. The permission has already been written in your soul. You are not asking for approval. You are expressing divine authority. To act as if you're on a mission from God is to know that you do not walk alone. You are not pushing the boulder uphill. The entire universe is conspiring to fulfill the image you hold in your imagination. Now hear me clearly. This is not about arrogance. It is not about ego. It is about awakening. It is about recognizing the God within and walking with that fire in your heart. Jesus said, "As the Father has sent me, so send I you." And what did he mean? He meant that each of us carries within us the same divine breath, the same sacred potential, the same power to speak things into being. Do not diminish yourself with doubt. Do not delay your dream because the outer world seems stubborn. The world is simply waiting for you to know who you are. And when you know it, when you assume it, when you live it, you will see that everything changes. Do not say, "But I am not ready." You would not have the desire if you were not ready. The desire is the evidence that the thing is already yours. It is already done. You are simply moving into alignment with it. And the moment you assume the state, the moment you feel it real, the world begins to rearrange. God needs no external permission to act, and neither do you. For the God you are looking for is not in the sky, not in the stars, but in the stillness of your being, in your imagination, in your heart. That is where the mission was planted, and that is where the miracle begins. So go now. Go boldly, go faithfully, go with the confidence that comes not from the world but from within. Speak to yourself as one who has been sent, live as one who knows they are part of a larger story. Walk as one who has seen the end and lives from that victory. You are not here by accident. You are not here to pass time. You are here to fulfill something eternal. And when you live as if that is true, you become unstoppable. You may not yet see all the evidence, but if you persist in the assumption, it will come. It must come. For imagination, fused with faith, is the most powerful force in the universe. You are not waiting for a sign. You are the sign. You are not asking for proof. You are the proof. Remember who you are. You are on a mission from God. Speak like it, think like it, move like it, forgive like it, love like it. Act as if every step you take is guided by heaven, because it is. When the world tries to convince you otherwise, return to the truth. Close your eyes. Enter the silence. Imagine the end. Feel it real. And then open your eyes again, not to see what is, but to command what shall be. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The mission is already written. Now live it. Live it with a kind of divine madness, a holy boldness that cannot be shaken by circumstance. Walk into rooms, not with arrogance, but with awareness that you carry something sacred, something unseen yet undeniable. Every interaction becomes a part of your ministry, every word a prayer, every intention a declaration. And when others ask you, "How are you so sure?" you will smile, not to boast, but because you know something they have forgotten, that you are not creating from scratch, you are remembering what was always true. You are not trying to make something happen. You are aligning with what already is. Your assumptions are not idle thoughts. They are the blueprint of creation. Every time you persist in the assumption that you are on a mission from God, your world takes shape around it. People will appear. Opportunities will present themselves. Paths will clear, not because you forced them, but because you remembered who you were sent here to be. The ancient scriptures never spoke of the chosen as passive. They were called, and they moved with certainty. And so must you. To act as if you're on a mission from God means to never again betray your inner truth for outer approval. It means you value your vision more than your circumstances. It means that even when the world says no, you say yes, because your inner world already said yes first. What if I told you that the very situation you are facing right now is not in the way of your mission, but part of it? What if the delay is part of the divine setup? What if the resistance is the very thing refining your power of assumption? If you truly believed you were here on assignment, would anything really have the power to discourage you? No longer shall you live as if you are waiting for permission to rise, you have already risen. The call is not coming, it already came, and you are the answer. You are not trying to become someone, you are revealing someone, you are uncovering the layers of doubt, fear, limitation, and stepping into the radiance of your divine origin. And yes, at times you may feel lonely, but do not mistake solitude for abandonment. Often God will isolate you not to punish you, but to prepare you, not to remove you, but to refine your focus, so that when you re-emerge, you do so with clarity, with power, and with purpose. When you act as if you're on a mission from God, you begin to see the invisible as more real than the visible. You begin to speak things that have not yet materialized, and you do so without shame, because your faith is stronger than your eyes. You walk in the assurance that what you have imagined is more truthful than what your senses report. This is not delusion. This is the highest form of consciousness. This is living as God intended, not as a reactor to life, but as a creator, not as a beggar of blessings, but as a bringer of blessings. And that is the power you reclaim the moment you assume your divine mission. So continue. Continue even when nothing seems to move. Continue when the world mocks your faith. Continue when the voice of fear becomes loud. Because those moments are the gatekeepers of breakthrough, and once you walk through them, you will never again return to the small version of yourself. When others come to you, asking for hope, for light, for truth, you will not need to preach. Your life will speak louder than your words. Your calm will radiate understanding. Your peace will become contagious. Your abundance will become a testimony, not of effort, but of alignment. So live as if you've already been told, "You are my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." Live as if heaven itself rejoices when you wake up in the morning, because it does. Your very breath is a sign that God is not finished creating through you. The story is still unfolding, and the climax has not yet arrived. You are part of that unfolding story. And the world is waiting not for your perfection, but for your presence. Your bold, faithful, unwavering presence. Let them see someone who lives not from fear, but from imagination. Let them witness the power of someone who assumes the highest truth about themselves and dares to act on it. And when they ask you what your secret is, tell them gently, "I am simply living as if I've been sent, because I have." Keep walking, keep imagining, keep assuming, keep trusting, because the mission is real and you are the proof of it. The beauty of it all, my friend, is that you don't need to see the entire path to walk with confidence. You only need to see the next step and to take it as if it has already been blessed. Each step taken in faith reinforces the truth of your mission. You are no longer acting from reaction, but from revelation. You are no longer ruled by what others expect of you. You are guided only by the inner knowing, that still small voice that whispers, "This is the way, walk in it." The world around you begins to shift the moment you embody the assumption. Doors you never noticed swing open. Conversations are sparked at the right moment. Coincidences begin to multiply until even the most skeptical among you must admit something divine is working through you. But you know better. It is not outside of you. It is you awakened. It is your divine nature finally given the stage it deserves. No longer shall you pray for things in desperation. You shall commune with your desires as though they have already been fulfilled. You shall not ask from lack, but give thanks from abundance. Because now you understand that gratitude, before the evidence, is not fantasy, it is faith. And faith is the currency of creation. Others may tell you to be realistic, but you, having remembered your mission, will redefine reality itself. You are not a product of your environment. You are the author of it. You do not wait for life to give you permission to dream. You dream because dreaming is your divine right. And more than that, it is your divine responsibility. There is no dream too big for the one sent by God. There is no vision too vast. You are not being arrogant by thinking boldly, you are being obedient to the spirit that dwells within you. That's what it means to act as if you're on a mission from God. To accept the weight and the wonder of that truth, to stop negotiating with your destiny, and to begin embodying it. The feeling of your fulfilled mission must become more real to you than the facts of your current life. That feeling, that sacred assumption, is the engine. It is the seed. And if you nourish it daily, with feeling, with attention, with repetition, it must bear fruit. It is law. Imagination, when fused with belief, will reshape even the most unyielding facts. This is the divine order. First in imagination, then in form. First in spirit, then in matter. You are not here to chase results. You are here to create results by seeing them first within and moving as if they are already so. Do not wait for your environment to change before you change. Change yourself in consciousness. Change your assumption. Assume that you are chosen, that you are favored, that you are here to bless and be blessed, that you are here to transform lives. Not through might, not through effort, but through the vibration of your own knowing. You carry the light of God, not as metaphor but as fact. You are the expression of the divine in human form. Your imagination is the instrument, your assumptions are the script, and your faith is the permission slip that allows heaven to manifest through you. So when you rise tomorrow, rise with the knowing that every breath is purpose, every thought is creation, every moment is sacred. Speak not as one who hopes, but as one who knows. Think not as one who waits, but as one who moves. Feel not as one who doubts, but as one who remembers. Because the moment you act as if you're on a mission from God, you no longer fear what's to come. You embrace it. You no longer shrink from the unknown. You welcome it, for the unknown becomes the canvas for your imagination. An imagination properly directed is God in action. When you walk through this life with that awareness, when every act, every thought, every word becomes an extension of your divine purpose, you will find that even so-called obstacles begin to serve you. Resistance becomes refinement. Delays become divine timing. Rejection becomes redirection. There is nothing wasted in the life of one who walks as if they are on a mission from God. Every experience, every moment is folded into the grand design of fulfillment. You will begin to see clearly. Everything that happened was not happening to you. It was happening for you. When the mind tries to convince you otherwise, you return, not to fear, but to assumption. You return not to asking, why is this happening to me, but to declaring, this too is part of my mission. This too, though I may not yet see it, is shaping me, building me, preparing me to step even more boldly into my role. For you are not here to live in reaction. You are here to live in revelation. Let others look to facts. You live from faith. Let others measure based on appearances. You walk by inner vision. Let others tell you what's possible based on history. You create what's possible based on imagination. You are no longer confined by what has been. You are led by what is becoming. And that becoming is not random. It is divine. It is specific. It is your mission unfolding in perfect time and form. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are right on time. Because the moment you assume your identity as one sent by the divine, time becomes your servant. Events begin to organize themselves not by logic, but by faith. The right call comes. The right opportunity appears. The right door opens. And you no longer ask how. You simply know. Because the one who is on a mission from God does not need to know the entire plan. They only need to trust the source that gave them the vision. So trust it. Trust your longing. Trust your desires. Trust the voice that calls you higher. It is not fantasy, it is prophecy. You are not hoping for something outside of you to save you. You are allowing the divine within you to express itself as you. That's the difference. That's the power. This is what makes your steps sacred. This is what makes your life holy. Not because you wear a robe, not because you quote scripture, but because you have remembered who you are. And from that remembrance, your life begins to mirror heaven itself. Not someday now. There is no delay in the spiritual realm, only belief or disbelief. And now that you believe, now that you assume your role, There is no force in the world that can stop what is already in motion. For when you act as if you're on a mission from God, the entire universe bends to meet your assumption, not because you are special, but because you are awake. This awakening is not a moment. It is a movement, a constant unfolding of your divine nature. You will notice the change not in grand announcements, but in subtle shifts. The way you speak to yourself, the way you respond to difficulty, the way you carry yourself in silence. You become less interested in being understood and more committed to understanding. You stop waiting for signs and become the sign. You stop searching for light and realize you are the light. You begin to walk through this world with a stillness that confuses chaos, with a certainty that quiets doubt, because deep inside you know nothing outside of you holds the power to define you. You are not reacting to the world. You are creating your world through the way you see, believe, and assume. You are not here to chase anything. You are here to realize, to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, to rest in the knowing that the thing you desire is already yours. And when you rest in that knowing, not wishfully but faithfully, you live in alignment with divine purpose. The feeling becomes the prayer, and that prayer is never unanswered, for it is the language of God. God does not respond to words. God responds to belief, and belief is made manifest through assumption. That is why to act as if you're on a mission from God is to already have received. It is to bypass waiting. It is to move in certainty. It is to become the thing you once sought. So when people see you now, they won't know what changed, but they will feel it. Your presence will carry weight. Your words will carry energy, not because you're louder, but because you're clearer. Not because you've gained something new, but because you've remembered what was always there. This remembering is the beginning of everything, and you will return to it daily, because the world will try to make you forget. It will show you evidence of lack. It will point to limitations. It will reflect the old self. But now you know better. Now you look beyond the mirror and see what only the soul can see, the blueprint of God being etched through your every assumption. And in this space you are no longer seeking transformation. You are embodying it. You are no longer waiting for signs. You are giving them. You are no longer hoping for the world to change. You are becoming the change in form. And as you walk quiet, bold, unwavering, you will realize that acting as if you're on a mission from God was never a metaphor. It is the most accurate description of who you really are. When this truth settles into your bones, when it echoes through your breath and speaks through your silence, you will no longer doubt the power that moves in you. You will no longer ask, "Am I worthy?" You will know, because the one who sent you has made you worthy by the very act of choosing you. Your existence is your permission slip. Your desires are your instructions, and your imagination is your sacred map. You begin to see that every desire birthed within you has already been fulfilled in a higher realm. You are not hoping for miracles. You are delivering them. You are not striving to convince the world of your mission. Your life becomes the evidence. Your energy becomes a testimony of what it means to live as one who remembers where they came from and where they are going. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for your vision. No more doubting your own intuition. From now on, you stand in full alignment with your divine assignment. You act, speak, and move as one who has been sent. And the more you do, the more life itself confirms your assumption. Synchronicities multiply. What once felt distant becomes familiar. What once felt impossible becomes inevitable. This is the law of assumption, the law that God has written not just in Scripture, but in your soul. To live by this law is to claim your rightful place in the divine orchestra of creation. It is to rise above appearances and move with the authority of the unseen. It is to smile in the face of contradiction, knowing that reality is nothing more than clay in the hands of your conviction. As you continue in this new state of being, you'll find that you no longer seek validation, because you are the validation. You no longer chase love, because you radiate love. You no longer fear the future, because you know the end is already written, and written in your favor. Every step you take is infused with divine certainty, not because you have all the answers, but because you carry the answer within, the knowing that you are not walking toward your destiny, but from it. So keep walking, keep assuming, keep imagining, keep becoming, because the mission is unfolding. The vision is materializing. And the world will not be changed by your striving, but by your knowing. Your knowing will become unshakable, not because the world confirms it, but because your inner world confirms it first. You do not need outer applause when the inner applause has already begun. You do not need a crowd when the silence within cheers you on. You will feel it deep in your being, a calm, holy fire that cannot be extinguished. That is the power of one who has remembered. That is the power of one who acts as if they're on a mission from God. You will begin to do everything with intention. The way you speak, the way you eat, the way you walk. Nothing is random anymore. You are no longer sleepwalking through your life. You are choosing. And with every choice, you are reinforcing the truth of who you are. Not a servant of fate, not a victim of circumstance, but a living extension of divine will, cloaked in human form, speaking with the voice of the eternal. Others will ask, what changed? But they won't understand until they too awaken, because this knowing, this path, is not taught through words alone. It is revealed through experience, through surrender, through the sacred assumption. You've stopped trying to get life to work for you, and instead allowed yourself to work with life, in rhythm with God's vision. With each passing day, the gap between the imagined and the physical shrinks. You see things happen not with surprise, but with confirmation. Yes, of course, it had to happen. I've already seen it, felt it, lived it inside me. The world is only catching up. It's only playing out the divine film you've been projecting through your imagination. This is your power. This is your inheritance. You were never meant to live a life of quiet desperation. You were never meant to shrink to fit a world too afraid to dream. You were born to transform it, to light it up, to walk into it not with answers, but with presence. And let your very being shift the vibration of a room. You'll realize one day quite naturally that you haven't just been living a mission. You are the mission. You've become the embodiment of the very thing you were seeking. You've turned belief into being. You've moved from wishing into knowing, from asking into commanding, from separation into oneness. In that oneness, everything begins to make sense, not in a logical step-by-step way, but in a deep soul-level recognition. You'll look back and see how every twist, every turn, every delay was not a detour, but a design. You'll understand that nothing was wasted. The pain had a purpose. The silence had a sound. The emptiness was preparing you to be filled with something greater than you could have ever imagined. And now here you are, not chasing destiny, but revealing it. Not waiting for the world to recognize your value, but walking in the truth that your value is eternal, untouched, unshaken. Even the way you experience time begins to change. You no longer rush. You no longer panic. You live from a state of divine flow, knowing that what is yours cannot miss you. You understand that your mission is not to manipulate outcomes, but to master inner states. Because the world does not respond to effort. It responds to assumption. And your assumption, once saturated with belief and feeling, moves mountains. Not figuratively, literally. Entire lives are altered when one soul remembers its mission. You become a lighthouse, a reminder to others of what's possible when a person dares to live from the end. You speak not to impress, but to awaken. You share not to convince, but to inspire. Because your life itself becomes the message. Your joy, your peace, your unwavering calm in chaos, that becomes the sermon. People may not understand it at first, but they will feel it. They will be drawn to you. Not for what you do, but for who you are being. What are you being? A vessel, a channel, a divine instrument wrapped in skin, tuned to the frequency of heaven, not in some abstract, untouchable way, but in a grounded, tangible, real way. You are not becoming some version of yourself. You are returning to the version that was always written, always known, always waiting to be assumed. When you finally assume it, not just mentally, but emotionally, spiritually, energetically, the shift is irreversible. The old self cannot hold its shape in the presence of this new awareness. The doubts that once clung to you fall away. The habits that once defined you dissolve. You no longer need to fight to become. You simply be. And from that being, all things are drawn to you. People, places, ideas, wealth, opportunity. Not as trophies of effort, but as reflections of your inner certainty. This is the quiet majesty of acting as if you're on a mission from God. You walk not with the heavy burden of proof, but with the lightness of presence. You don't need to explain yourself, because your energy explains everything. You don't need to defend your vision, because your results speak louder than your reasoning ever could. The world starts to echo back the new vibration you carry, and you realize you're not bending reality. You're simply aligning with the reality that was always yours. And it's then that you understand. The real miracle is not in getting what you want. It's in remembering who you are. It's in the return to yourself, the self that God dreamed into form. That is the moment heaven touches earth, not through thunder or fire, but through you. Through a soul who finally dares to live, love, move, speak, and imagine as if they are fulfilling a divine mission. And you are. So keep going. Not with fear, but with fire. Not with hesitation, but with holiness. Because your mission is not coming. It's already here. And you, dear one, are the one chosen to live it. So now I leave you with this truth, etched not in stone but in spirit. You are not random. You are not lost. You are not ordinary. You are here on purpose. With purpose. For purpose. The mission is not something you find. It is something you remember. And once remembered, it is something you live. Act as if you're on a mission from God. Because you are. Let that knowing shape your choices, your posture, your presence. Let it be the fire behind your words, and the stillness in your silence. Let it elevate the way you think, feel, and move. And when doubt comes knocking, when the world tries to distract you, return to the inner truth. You were sent here by the divine to be the divine in motion. You are not here to blend in. You are here to light up the world. So go forth, not waiting, not wishing, but walking in faith, in power, in absolute certainty. The mission has begun, and the world is waiting for you to reveal what only you can bring. You are not becoming. You are being. You are not hoping. You are knowing. You are not searching. You are sent. Live accordingly.
There is a profound truth hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to grasp it. The very thing you desire, the thing you strive for, already exists. It is not distant, nor is it something to be earned by effort. It is yours now. This moment is key, for in it lies your power, your ability to experience everything you long for. But the more you struggle, the more you reinforce the illusion that it is separate from you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast ocean. The waves are crashing against the shore, and you stretch your hands trying to grasp the water. But the harder you reach, the more the water slips through your fingers. This is what happens when you try too hard to manifest your desires. You grasp, you strain, but the more you push, the further the fulfillment seems to drift. Understand, this creation is finished. Everything that ever was, everything that ever will be, already exists. Your desires are not something to chase, they are echoes of what already belongs to you. When you long for something, it is simply your awareness catching up with the reality that is already there, waiting for you to claim it. Stop trying. Stop chasing. In trying, you only affirm the absence of the thing you want. By chasing, you confirm that it is not already yours. Instead, be still. Be at peace. Allow the feeling of already having what you desire to fill you, to saturate your very being. Consider the power of imagination, your gateway to all that is real. If you can see it in your mind's eye, if you can feel it in your heart, then it is already part of your world. The more vividly you imagine, the more real it becomes. Not in the future, not as some distant hope, but now, in this very moment. This is not about effort. It's about belief. It's about knowing that the moment you truly accept your desire as fulfilled, it will manifest in ways you cannot predict, in ways you cannot control, but always in perfect alignment with your state of being. To be rich, feel rich now. To be loved, feel loved now. To experience abundance, let the feeling of abundance wash over you. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the peace that comes from knowing you already have everything you need. This is the law of consciousness. You are the creator of your reality, but not through struggle, not through force. You create by being. The world outside of you is only a reflection of what you hold inside. If you dwell in lack, the world mirrors lack. If you dwell in abundance, the world mirrors abundance. You cannot escape this truth, nor can you alter its operation. The only thing within your control is your state of consciousness, your inner world. And so I ask you to stop trying. Stop working so hard to force things into being. The more you labor, the more you declare that you do not yet possess it. Instead, relax, let go, enter into the state of the wish fulfilled. Feel what it would be like if your desire were already realized, and dwell in that feeling. Let it guide your every thought, your every action. In this state, there is no room for doubt, no room for fear. For how can you doubt something that already belongs to you? How can you fear losing something that is already yours? The moment you stop trying, the moment you surrender to the truth that creation is already complete, you open the door to the infinite possibilities that await you. Remember, the universe responds not to your wants, not to your efforts, but to your being. It reflects what you are, not what you strive to be. So be still and know that what you seek is already within you. You don't need to chase it, you only need to become it. Rest in this truth and allow the effortless unfolding of your desires. All things are already yours. Stop trying so hard and simply claim what is rightfully yours. It's already done. It's already here. You need only to see it, feel it, and accept it. You are not separate from your desires. You are one with them. Now live as though they are already yours, and watch as the world bends to reflect your inner state. Creation is already finished. This profound truth reminds us that everything we desire exists in the realm of possibility. The universe is not a barren place waiting for us to create. Rather, it is a rich tapestry of experiences, opportunities, and resources that are already woven into the fabric of existence. Your desires are not distant goals to be chased after, they are already a part of the cosmic order. By understanding this, you shift your perspective from one of lack and longing to one of abundance and fulfillment. Desire is a reflection of what is already yours. When you yearn for something, it is not a signal of deprivation, but an invitation to recognize what is inherently yours. Your desires serve as guideposts, illuminating what you are meant to experience. They beckon you to see beyond the illusion of separation and to understand that everything you seek is, in truth, an extension of your own being. When you embrace this perspective, you begin to align yourself with the truth that your desires are manifestations waiting to be recognized. Struggling reinforces the illusion of separation from your desire. The more you strive and toil, the more you send out vibrations of lack and desperation. This struggle creates a gap between you and your desires, suggesting that they are distant and unattainable. However, by ceasing to struggle and instead adopting a mindset of acceptance and ease, you dismantle the barriers that keep you from experiencing your desires. Recognizing that what you seek is already part of your reality allows you to release the need to fight for it. Imagination is the key to manifestation. Your imagination is not a mere playground for your fantasies, it is a powerful tool for creation. When you visualize your desires vividly and feel them as if they are already present, you engage with the very essence of creation. The mind is a potent canvas where you can paint the reality you wish to experience. As you immerse yourself in this imaginative process, you draw those desires closer to you, allowing them to manifest in your physical world. Your state of consciousness creates your reality. The world around you is a mirror reflecting your inner thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. If you find yourself dwelling in negativity or fear, you will attract experiences that resonate with that vibration. Conversely, when you cultivate a positive, abundant state of consciousness, you invite opportunities and experiences that align with those feelings. Understanding this connection empowers you to shift your focus and consciously create the reality you wish to experience. Stop trying and dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The act of trying often suggests an effort to attain something that feels out of reach. Instead, focus on embodying the emotions associated with already having what you desire. This shift in focus allows you to tap into a more profound sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. By feeling as though your desires are already realized, you open the door for them to materialize in your life, as the universe responds to your state of being rather than your striving. The universe responds to your being, not your effort. This fundamental principle underscores the importance of inner alignment over outer action. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality you wish to create, you become a magnet for those experiences. The universe does not require you to struggle, it merely asks that you embody the feelings and beliefs that resonate with your desires. Your energy and vibration attract what you seek, making effortless manifestation possible. You are one with your desires, claim them as yours now. This realization is a powerful affirmation of your innate connection to everything you wish to experience. By understanding that your desires are not separate from you, you cultivate a sense of ownership and empowerment. They are not merely things to be attained, they are aspects of your true self waiting to be expressed. When you adopt this mindset, you naturally align with the energy of abundance and fulfillment, allowing you to embrace the reality of your desires as already yours. Desire is a reflection of what is already yours. At its core, desire is not merely a longing or a wish, it is an inner compass guiding you toward your true essence. Every time you feel a spark of desire, whether for love, success, abundance, or joy, you are tapping into a deeper part of yourself that recognizes what aligns with your authentic being. This recognition is not an indication of scarcity or something missing from your life, rather. It is a signal that what you seek exists within you, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. When you desire something, it often stems from the potential that already resides within you. For instance, if you yearn for wealth, it is not merely a desire for money, it reflects your innate understanding of your potential for abundance and prosperity. Your longing for love signifies your capacity to give and receive affection, connection, and warmth. These desires are not random or arbitrary, they resonate with your soul's journey and the unique gifts you bring to the world. To fully grasp this concept, consider how desires emerge from your values and beliefs. They are often a manifestation of what you hold dear and cherish in life. When you identify what truly matters to you, you'll find that your desires align perfectly with those core values. This alignment is a powerful reminder that your desires serve as a bridge to your authentic self, revealing the qualities and experiences that are already part of your essence. Understanding that your desires are reflections of what is already yours invites you to adopt a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of viewing your desires as unattainable or distant goals, recognize them as invitations to experience what is rightfully yours. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of empowerment, allowing you to approach your desires with confidence and belief. You begin to see that achieving your goals is not a matter of fighting against obstacles. Instead, it is about embracing your inherent worth and aligning yourself with the reality you seek. As you cultivate this understanding, the process of manifestation becomes less about effort and more about awareness. When you acknowledge that your desires already exist within you, you can start to embody the feelings and attitudes that align with those desires. For example, if you wish to attract a loving relationship, focus on embodying the qualities of love and kindness in your daily life. By doing so, you align yourself with the essence of what you desire, making it easier for those experiences to manifest. In essence, recognizing your desires as reflections of your true self allows you to navigate your journey with grace and confidence. You no longer feel the need to chase after what you believe is lacking. Instead, you begin to claim your desires as part of your inherent nature. This process fosters a deep sense of trust in yourself and the universe, as you realize that the fulfillment of your desires is not a distant goal but a natural extension of who you are. As you move through life, remember that your desires are sacred messages from your soul, guiding you toward greater self-awareness and self-acceptance. Embrace them as indicators of what is possible for you, and allow them to inspire you to live fully in alignment with your authentic self. When you do this, the universe responds in kind, reflecting back the richness of your inner world and inviting you to step into the life that is already yours. Struggling reinforces the illusion of separation from your desire. This struggle often manifests as anxiety, frustration, and a persistent sense of lack. When you find yourself fighting against circumstances, trying to force things into existence, or feeling overwhelmed by the weight of your desires, it creates a mindset that insists your goals are somehow separate from you. This perception of separation is one of the most significant barriers to manifestation because it reinforces the belief that you must work hard to obtain what is rightfully yours. Every time you engage in this struggle, you inadvertently affirm the idea that your desires are not yet part of your reality. You declare that they are somewhere out there just beyond your grasp. This mindset perpetuates a cycle of wanting and longing, making it difficult to experience the joy and fulfillment that your desires promise. Instead of embodying the feeling of having what you want, you become consumed by the idea that it is an elusive goal requiring constant effort to achieve. Consider the analogy of a river. If you try to swim against the current, you exhaust yourself, struggling and fighting to make any progress. However, when you learn to navigate the flow of the river, you find that you can move forward with ease. The same principle applies to manifestation. When you struggle against the current of your desires, you are working against the natural flow of the universe. Instead of aligning with the energy of abundance, you create resistance and tension, pushing your desires further away. Letting go of the struggle begins with changing your mindset. Instead of approaching your desires with a sense of urgency or desperation, adopt a perspective of surrender and trust. Trust that the universe is abundant and that what you seek is already on its way to you. This shift in consciousness allows you to release the tight grip of striving and instead cultivate a state of relaxation and openness. When you trust that your desires are already yours, you create space for them to manifest naturally. Recognizing that struggle reinforces the illusion of separation encourages you to examine your beliefs about effort and deservingness. Often we equate hard work with achievement, feeling that we must prove ourselves worthy of our desires. However, this belief stems from a misunderstanding of our inherent worth. You are deserving of all that you desire simply because you exist. You do not need to struggle or sacrifice your well-being to earn your place in the world of abundance. By accepting this truth, you can let go of the need to struggle and instead embrace a more peaceful, harmonious approach to life. In moments when you feel the urge to struggle, remind yourself of the importance of stillness. Take a step back and reconnect with your inner self. Engage in practices that promote relaxation and mindfulness, such as meditation, deep breathing, or visualization. These practices help you cultivate a state of being where you can access the feelings associated with your desires without the burden of struggle. As you embrace this new approach, you will find that the universe responds in kind. When you release resistance and adopt a mindset of acceptance, the manifestation of your desires becomes less about effort and more about alignment. The path to what you seek begins to unfold naturally, and opportunities arise effortlessly as you become more attuned to the flow of abundance around you. Ultimately, letting go of struggle transforms your relationship with your desires. You move from a place of chasing and longing to one of receiving and embracing. This shift not only enhances your ability to manifest, but also allows you to enjoy the journey itself. When you stop struggling, you create space for joy, gratitude, and fulfillment to enter your life. In this state of being, your desires can flow to you freely, as you recognize that they have always been a part of you, waiting patiently for you to acknowledge and claim them. Imagination is the key to manifestation. Our imagination is not merely a tool for creativity or daydreaming, it is the most potent instrument we possess for creating the reality we wish to experience. The power of imagination lies in its ability to transcend the limitations of our current circumstances and allow us to visualize a life filled with our deepest desires. When we consciously engage our imagination, we step into the role of a creator, harnessing our inner power to shape our reality. Imagination enables us to see beyond what is physically present in our lives. It opens doors to possibilities that may seem unattainable or distant. When we envision our desires, whether it's a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, or financial abundance, we are tapping into a realm where anything is possible. This process allows us to explore and experience the emotions associated with those desires as if they were already realized. This emotional engagement is crucial because it creates a powerful energetic alignment with our desires, drawing them closer to us. Moreover, engaging in imaginative visualization enhances our ability to attract our desires into our lives. When we vividly imagine ourselves living the life we want, we create a mental blueprint that the universe can recognize and respond to. For instance, if you desire a new job, Imagine yourself in that role, feel the joy of working in a supportive environment, visualize the tasks you'll excel at, and immerse yourself in the sense of fulfillment that comes with it. By regularly practicing this visualization, you solidify your intention and create a strong energetic resonance with the job you seek. The beauty of imagination lies in its boundless nature. There are no restrictions or limits when we allow ourselves to dream. This freedom is essential in a world that often imposes boundaries and limitations on what we can achieve. When we engage our imagination, we defy these limitations and open ourselves to new opportunities. This practice encourages us to think bigger and to expand our vision for our lives. It's important to note that imagination should be coupled with a feeling of belief and trust. Simply imagining what we desire is not enough. We must also believe in our worthiness to receive it. If doubts arise, they can create resistance and hinder the manifestation process. To cultivate belief, practice affirmations and engage in self-reflection. Remind yourself that you are deserving of the life you envision and that your desires are a natural extension of your true self. Another key aspect of harnessing imagination is to be specific. When you visualize your desires, the more detailed and vivid the imagery, the more potent the manifestation process becomes. For example, if you wish to manifest a dream home, picture every aspect: the color of the walls, the layout of the rooms, the sound of laughter in the living room. The more real you make it in your mind, the stronger the connection becomes. This specificity creates a clearer signal to the universe about what you wish to attract. Engaging in imaginative practices can be enhanced through meditation, vision boards, or journaling. Meditative visualization helps you enter a relaxed state where your subconscious mind is more receptive to new ideas and beliefs. Creating a vision board allows you to surround yourself with visual reminders of your desires, reinforcing the imagery in your mind daily. Journaling your dreams and desires can also solidify them, serving as a powerful reminder of your intentions. The practice of imagination fosters a sense of gratitude. When you visualize your desires as already fulfilled, you evoke feelings of appreciation and joy. This gratitude not only amplifies the energy of your desires, but also aligns you with the frequency of abundance. As you cultivate gratitude for what you already have, while simultaneously envisioning what you want, you establish a powerful energetic state that draws your desires closer. It's essential to approach imagination with a spirit of playfulness. When we take ourselves too seriously or impose rigid expectations on our visualization practices, we can inadvertently create pressure that stifles creativity. Embrace the process as a joyful exploration of your desires, allowing yourself to be whimsical and free in your imaginings. The more you can infuse joy into your practice, the more effective and fulfilling it becomes. Imagination is the key to manifestation because it allows us to visualize our desires, creates emotional resonance with those desires, and opens us to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. By engaging our imagination with belief, specificity, gratitude, and playfulness, we align ourselves with the energy of abundance, inviting our desires to materialize effortlessly in our lives. Embrace the power of your imagination and watch as it transforms your reality, bringing forth the experiences and opportunities that you have always dreamed of. Believing is the critical element in manifesting your desires. Belief is not just a passive acknowledgement, it is a powerful force that shapes our reality and influences how we experience life. When we truly believe in the possibility of our desires manifesting, we align ourselves with the energy necessary to attract those desires into our lives. This alignment transforms our thoughts and feelings into a magnetic force that draws our aspirations closer to us. To understand the significance of belief in the manifestation process, consider how beliefs form our perceptions of reality. Our beliefs act as filters through which we interpret our experiences, impacting our thoughts, emotions, and actions. For instance, if you hold a belief that success is attainable, you are more likely to take risks, seize opportunities, and put forth the effort necessary to achieve your goals. Conversely, if you believe that success is out of reach, you may find yourself hesitant, fearful, and paralyzed by self-doubt. This demonstrates how belief directly influences the actions we take or fail to take in pursuit of our desires. One of the most transformative practices for cultivating belief is through positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce the reality you wish to create. By repeating affirmations aligned with your desires, you gradually reprogram your subconscious mind. For example, if your desire is to manifest a loving relationship, you might use affirmations like, "I am worthy of love," or "I attract healthy, supportive relationships." Consistently affirming these statements helps dissolve limiting beliefs and replaces them with empowering ones that support your vision. Visualizing your desires can also strengthen belief. When you vividly imagine your desired reality, you engage your senses and emotions, creating a more profound connection with your aspirations. Visualization allows you to experience the feelings associated with achieving your goals, reinforcing your belief that they are not just possible but inevitable. By picturing yourself living your desires, you shift your mindset from one of doubt to one of certainty. It's essential to recognize that belief is often tested through challenges and setbacks. As you embark on your manifestation journey, you may encounter obstacles that shake your faith in the process. However, it is precisely during these moments that your belief becomes crucial. Instead of succumbing to doubt, remind yourself of your inherent worthiness and the power of your thoughts. Each challenge presents an opportunity to reaffirm your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and positive influences can also nurture your belief. The people we interact with have a significant impact on our mindset. Engage with those who uplift and encourage you, who share a vision of abundance and success. Their positive energy can reinforce your beliefs and motivate you to pursue your desires with confidence. Conversely, distance yourself from negative influences that foster doubt and fear. This intentional curation of your environment helps create a supportive atmosphere conducive to belief and manifestation. Another crucial aspect of belief is the practice of self-compassion. It's important to approach yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. When setbacks occur, avoid harsh self-judgment or criticism. Instead, acknowledge your feelings and reassure yourself that growth takes time. By cultivating self-compassion, you create a nurturing internal environment where belief can flourish, enabling you to rise above difficulties with resilience and confidence. Furthermore, celebrating small victories along the way can bolster your belief in the manifestation process. Each step you take towards your desires is significant, no matter how small it may seem. By acknowledging and celebrating these achievements, you reinforce the belief that your efforts are yielding results. This celebration creates a positive feedback loop that enhances your motivation and commitment to continue pursuing your goals. It's also important to differentiate between genuine belief and mere wishful thinking. Genuine belief comes from a place of deep conviction and aligns with your true self, whereas wishful thinking may lack the emotional connection needed to manifest. Cultivating authentic belief involves inner reflection, recognizing your values, and understanding what you truly desire. This clarity enables you to establish a solid foundation for your beliefs, allowing them to resonate deeply within you. Trust plays a significant role in belief. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, working behind the scenes to bring your desires into reality. This trust fosters a sense of patience and surrender, allowing you to let go of the need to control every outcome. When you believe and trust that what you desire is already on its way, you cultivate a sense of peace and confidence that propels you forward on your journey. Believing is a fundamental pillar of manifestation. It shapes our perceptions, influences our actions, and creates the energetic alignment necessary to attract our desires. By engaging in practices such as positive affirmations, visualization, surrounding ourselves with supportive influences, and practicing self-compassion, we can cultivate a strong belief in our ability to manifest our dreams. Trust in the process, celebrate your progress, and recognize that belief is not merely a thought, it is a transformative force that can create the reality you envision. Embrace the power of belief and watch as your desires begin to unfold before you, transforming your life in extraordinary ways. Taking inspired action is a crucial element in the manifestation process, serving as the bridge between your desires and their realization. While belief and imagination are fundamental to setting the stage for what you want, it is through action that you actively participate in the co-creation of your reality. Inspired action is not about forcing yourself to take steps, rather. It is about responding to intuitive nudges and aligning your efforts with your desires. This alignment creates a flow that allows your manifestations to come to fruition effortlessly. Inspired action arises from a place of passion and enthusiasm. When you are genuinely excited about your goals, the actions you take will feel natural and enjoyable rather than burdensome. This enthusiasm fuels your motivation and propels you forward, making the journey toward your desires fulfilling. To tap into this inspiration, it's essential to cultivate a deep connection with what you truly want. Reflect on your passions, values, and dreams. Understanding these aspects of yourself allows you to align your actions with your core desires. A powerful way to ignite inspired action is through setting clear intentions. When you articulate your goals and desires with clarity, you create a roadmap for yourself. This roadmap guides your actions and helps you recognize opportunities as they arise. For example, if your intention is to start a new career, take time to outline the steps necessary to achieve that goal. Research potential job openings, connect with professionals in your desired field, or update your resume. Each step you take reinforces your commitment and demonstrates your readiness to receive what you desire. Staying open to opportunities is key to recognizing and acting on inspired guidance. Often the universe presents us with chances that align with our desires in unexpected ways. By remaining receptive and attuned to your surroundings, you can seize these opportunities when they arise. For instance, you may meet someone at a networking event who offers you a job lead, or stumble upon an online course that enhances your skills. These moments often come disguised as coincidences, but they are in fact the universe responding to your intentions. Listening to your intuition is another crucial aspect of inspired action. Your intuition serves as an inner compass, guiding you toward choices that resonate with your highest self. Cultivating a practice of mindfulness can enhance your ability to connect with your intuition. By quieting the noise of everyday life and tuning into your inner voice, you become more attuned to the guidance that arises. This guidance may manifest as sudden insights, gut feelings, or a sense of clarity about the next steps to take. Trusting and acting upon these intuitive nudges can lead you down paths that align perfectly with your desires. Furthermore, inspired action is often accompanied by a sense of joy and ease. When you are truly aligned with your desires, the actions you take will feel effortless and enjoyable. If you find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, or resistant to the actions you are considering, it may be a sign that you need to reassess your approach. Take a moment to pause and reflect on whether the actions you are planning are genuinely aligned with your desires. If they are not, explore alternative paths that resonate more authentically with your vision. It's important to differentiate between inspired action and forced action. Forced action comes from a place of obligation, fear, or desperation. It often leads to burnout and frustration. In contrast, inspired action is fueled by passion and excitement, creating a sense of flow that attracts positive outcomes. Trusting the timing of your actions is crucial. Manifestation is a process that unfolds in its own time, and it's essential to remain patient and trust that you are being guided toward the right opportunities. Another essential element of inspired action is to remain flexible and adaptable. The path to your desires may not always unfold as you initially envisioned. Embrace the possibility of change and be open to exploring different avenues that lead to your goals. Sometimes what we perceive as setbacks or detours can actually lead us to even greater opportunities. By maintaining a sense of curiosity and flexibility, you allow the universe to work its magic and guide you toward your desired outcomes. Accountability is also a valuable tool for taking inspired action. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner can create a supportive environment that encourages you to take the necessary steps. When you vocalize your intentions, you reinforce your commitment to them, making it more likely that you will follow through. An accountability partner can provide encouragement, feedback, and insights that can help you stay on track as you pursue your desires. Celebrating your progress is vital to maintaining momentum. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. By celebrating your achievements, you reinforce the positive energy surrounding your actions and create a sense of fulfillment in the process. This celebration fosters a positive mindset that encourages you to continue taking inspired action as you move toward your desires. Taking inspired action is an essential component of manifestation. It involves aligning your actions with your desires, responding to intuitive nudges, and remaining open to opportunities that arise along your journey. By setting clear intentions, listening to your intuition, and celebrating your progress, you actively participate in the co-creation of your reality. Embrace the flow of inspired action and trust that every step you take brings you closer to realizing your dreams. As you engage in this process, you will find that the universe supports your efforts, guiding you toward the life you truly desire. Trusting the process is a pivotal aspect of manifesting your desires. It involves having faith in the journey, even when results are not immediately visible. Trusting the process means understanding that manifestation is not just about the destination, but also about the lessons, growth, and experiences that unfold along the way. This belief fosters a sense of surrender, allowing you to release control and anxiety about the timing and specifics of your desires. One of the first steps in cultivating trust in the process is recognizing that the universe operates in a realm beyond our immediate understanding. Often we may become fixated on how we think our desires should manifest, creating rigid expectations that can lead to disappointment. However, the universe has a way of bringing forth our desires in unexpected forms or timing. By embracing the idea that the universe knows what is best for us, we open ourselves to the possibilities that may exceed our own limited perceptions. Practicing patience is essential when it comes to trusting the process. We live in a fast-paced world that often conditions us to expect instant results. However, manifestation is a journey that requires time and nurturing. Just as seed takes time to grow into a plant, our desires also need time to take root and flourish. Patience allows us to cultivate a deeper connection with our desires and to develop the resilience needed to navigate any challenges that may arise along the way. Instead of becoming disheartened by delays, practice patience and remind yourself that the universe is aligning circumstances for your highest good. Another important aspect of trusting the process is letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. While it's natural to have preferences regarding how we want our desires to manifest, becoming overly attached can create tension and resistance. This attachment often stems from fear and anxiety about whether we will achieve what we desire. By learning to detach from specific outcomes and focusing instead on the feelings and experiences associated with our desires, we create space for the universe to work its magic. This doesn't mean you should abandon your goals, rather, it means approaching them with a sense of openness and flexibility. To strengthen your ability to trust the process, practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. By expressing appreciation for the present moment and the progress you have made, you cultivate a positive mindset that reinforces your belief in the manifestation process. This gratitude creates a powerful energetic vibration that attracts more positive experiences into your life. Keeping a gratitude journal, where you regularly jot down things you are thankful for, can serve as a powerful reminder of the abundance already present in your life. Mindfulness is another valuable tool for developing trust in the process. By being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can observe any negative patterns or limiting beliefs that may hinder your trust. Mindfulness allows you to cultivate a sense of awareness that enables you to respond consciously rather than reactively. When doubts or fears arise, instead of succumbing to them, practice acknowledging them without judgment. This conscious awareness helps you navigate the challenges of the manifestation journey with grace and resilience. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also crucial in building trust in the process. The people we associate with can significantly impact our mindset and beliefs. Engage with those who inspire and uplift you, who share a vision of abundance and success. Their positive energy can reinforce your trust and provide encouragement during moments of uncertainty. Conversely, distancing yourself from negativity and skepticism can create a supportive environment that fosters trust and belief in your ability to manifest your desires. Additionally, remind yourself of past successes to bolster your trust in the process. Reflecting on moments when you successfully manifested your desires, even in small ways, reinforces your belief in your ability to create the life you want. Each success serves as a reminder of your inherent power and the effectiveness of the manifestation process. Keeping a record of your achievements can be a motivating tool to review when doubts arise, reminding you of your capacity to create positive change in your life. It's also important to recognize that challenges and setbacks are a natural part of the manifestation process. Instead of viewing these obstacles as failures, reframe them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge presents valuable lessons that contribute to your personal development and understanding of the manifestation process. By shifting your perspective, you build resilience and strengthen your trust in the universe's plan for you. Cultivate a practice of self-acceptance and compassion. Trusting the process involves accepting where you are in your journey without judgment. Acknowledge that everyone's path is unique and comparison can erode your trust. Embrace your individual journey, understanding that the timeline for your desires is not a reflection of your worthiness or abilities. Practicing self-compassion allows you to be gentle with yourself, creating a nurturing internal environment where trust can flourish. Trusting the process is an essential component of manifesting your desires. It involves cultivating patience, letting go of attachment to outcomes, practicing gratitude, and being mindful of your thoughts and feelings. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and reflecting on past successes can reinforce your trust in your ability to manifest. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and practice self-acceptance as you navigate your unique journey. By nurturing trust in the process, you empower yourself to fully engage in the manifestation journey and witness the unfolding of your desires in extraordinary ways. Remember that the universe is always working in your favor, aligning the circumstances and opportunities necessary for you to create the life you envision. Embracing the power of surrender is a transformative step in the manifestation process. It involves relinquishing the need to control every aspect of how your desires will unfold and instead trusting that the universe will deliver what is best for you. Surrender is not about giving up on your goals or desires, rather, it's about recognizing that there is a greater force at play, one that can see the bigger picture and orchestrate events in ways that may surpass your own understanding. To begin embracing surrender, it's essential to cultivate a mindset of openness. This means letting go of rigid expectations and allowing yourself to be receptive to whatever comes your way. Life is full of surprises, and by remaining open to the possibilities, you create space for unexpected blessings to enter your life. When you release the need to micromanage the outcome of your desires, you invite opportunities that may be more aligned with your highest good than what you initially envisioned. One of the keys to surrendering is developing a deep sense of faith. This faith goes beyond belief. It involves a profound trust in the universe's ability to support you. When you have faith that everything is unfolding as it should, you can approach your desires with a sense of ease and confidence. This faith can be nurtured through practices such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations, which help reinforce your belief in the benevolent nature of the universe. Another aspect of surrender is understanding the difference between attachment and commitment. While it's important to be committed to your desires, attachment can create unnecessary stress and resistance. Attachment often stems from fear and anxiety about whether you will achieve your goals, leading to a sense of urgency that can be counterproductive. Commitment, on the other hand, allows you to remain dedicated to your desires while maintaining an open heart and mind. You can be deeply committed to your dreams while trusting that they will manifest in the right way and at the right time. Practicing mindfulness is an effective way to cultivate the ability to surrender. By becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment, you can identify when you are holding on to fears or anxieties about your desires. Mindfulness allows you to observe these thoughts without judgment, creating a sense of detachment that facilitates surrender. When you notice yourself clinging to specific outcomes, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply, reminding yourself that the universe has a plan for you. Letting go of the need for validation is also a significant component of surrender. Often we seek external approval or confirmation that we are on the right path, which can create a sense of dependency on others' opinions. Embracing surrender means recognizing that your worthiness and success are not contingent upon the validation of others. Instead, cultivate a strong sense of self-worth that comes from within. Acknowledge that you are deserving of your desires simply because you exist, and you don't need anyone else's approval to pursue what brings you joy. Embrace the beauty of the unknown. Surrender invites you to step into the mystery of life, where the possibilities are endless. The unknown can feel daunting, but it is also where magic happens. When you release the need to know every detail of how your desires will manifest, you allow for the element of surprise to enrich your life. Embracing the unknown opens doors to new experiences and opportunities that may lead you to even greater fulfillment than you initially anticipated. It's also essential to recognize that surrender does not equate to passivity. While surrendering means letting go of control, it does not mean that you stop taking action toward your desires. Instead, it encourages you to take inspired action with a light heart, free from the weight of expectation. When you act from a place of surrender, you approach your actions with enthusiasm rather than pressure, making the journey enjoyable and fulfilling. Surrounding yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals can enhance your ability to surrender. Seek out those who understand and appreciate the concept of surrender and who inspire you to trust the process. Engaging in conversations and sharing experiences with others on a similar journey can reinforce your belief in the power of surrender. Their encouragement can help you navigate moments of doubt and remind you that you are not alone in your pursuit of your desires. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in the surrender process. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of manifesting your desires. Understand that it's natural to experience moments of frustration or uncertainty. Instead of criticizing yourself during these times, practice self-kindness and acknowledge that surrendering is a journey that requires practice and patience. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion that you would offer a dear friend. Embracing the power of surrender is a vital step in the manifestation process. It involves cultivating openness, developing faith, and understanding the difference between attachment and commitment. Mindfulness, letting go of the need for validation, and embracing the unknown are all essential elements of surrender. Remember that surrender does not mean inactivity. Instead, it empowers you to take inspired action with a sense of joy. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals and practicing self-compassion will further enhance your ability to surrender. By embracing this powerful concept, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing your desires to manifest in beautiful and unexpected ways. Trust in the process, and you will find that the universe supports you in creating a life that resonates with your deepest desires. In conclusion, the journey of manifestation is a profound and transformative experience that invites us to explore the depths of our desires and the essence of our being. By understanding that what we seek is already within our reach, we liberate ourselves from the constraints of struggle and effort. The true power lies in embracing the present moment, where we can align our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with the reality we wish to create. Let us remember that trust, surrender, and faith are our greatest allies on this journey. As we cultivate patience and gratitude, we open ourselves to the possibilities that the universe has in store for us. Every thought we think and every emotion we feel contributes to the reality we manifest, so let us choose wisely and with intention. As we navigate the twists and turns of life, let us honor the process, recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every moment is a chance to reinforce our belief in our innate power. By surrounding ourselves with positivity and embracing self-acceptance, we empower ourselves to move forward confidently, knowing that we are worthy of all that we desire. So as you step away from this moment, carry with you the understanding that you need not try hard to manifest what is already yours. Instead, trust in the process, surrender to the flow of life, and watch as your dreams unfold before you in ways that may surprise and delight you. Embrace the journey, for it is in this journey that you will discover not only the fulfillment of your desires, but also the beauty of the life that is uniquely yours. Trust that everything is aligning perfectly for you, and know that the universe is conspiring in your favor, guiding you toward the realization of your dreams.